Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a grand solar minimum update Tuesday, July 9th, around 9 p.m. Mountain Time 2024. Tourists still flock to Death Valley amid searing U.S. heat wave, blamed for several deaths. The Darwin Award is real. Keep calm. It's boom time. 8 dead after Hurricane Beryl landfall. Millions without power. 8 people are dead and more than 2 million Texas customers without power are bracing for dangerous heat after Hurricane Beryl made first U.S. landfall of the 2024 hurricane season. When will the power be back on in Houston? After the hurricane? Well, it could be a while. After Hurricane Beryl slammed Houston region, CenterPoint customers had gone most of the day with no estimates of when the power might be restored, and the utility went 4 hours without posting social media updates of any kind. Holy macaroni. Let's take a look over at power outage ourselves. Earlier today, it was down to 2.2 million. That was about 9 a.m., so let's take a look here 12 hours later. And you can see 400,000 more with the power on. Still 1.8 million without power tonight in Texas. Heavy rain and severe weather impacts with Beryl continue, sweltering heat for the west and portions of the east. Remnants of Beryl to bring heavy rain, flooding, and potentially severe weather today from the lower Arkansas River Valley northeast into the middle Mississippi Valley, lower Ohio Valley, and lower Great Lakes. The system will track into the northeast on Wednesday. Record heat to continue across large portions of the West Coast, Gulf Coast, Northeast, and East Coast states. Click on your county for more info, and there we can see the flood warnings and watches up for the remnants of Beryl. As the opener suggested, the Darwin Award is real. Tourists flocking to Death Valley amid searing U.S. heat, blamed for deaths. It's true. Hundreds of Europeans touring the American West and adventurers from all around the U.S. are still being drawn to Death Valley National Park, even though the desolate region known as one of Earth's hottest places is being punished with dangerous heat wave, blamed for a motorcyclist's death over the weekend. How do you like them apples? Take a look at the GFS model. It is hot in the west and even South Texas, but it's always hot in the region in the summer. It's going to be sweltering tomorrow. Take a look. Today hit 118, or that was the forecast. Tomorrow should moderate at just 118 again. Take a look at that. And then it could be even hotter here on the 12th. In 3 days, we could see it even hotter in the valleys and the deserts of the Southwest. The good news is by the 17th, that's going to moderate. So it's only going to last through the next week or so. And then a cool down is imminent. Let's take a look at the precipitation and moisture here with the remnants of Beryl. We'll run it back. There's the remnants of Beryl now near Illinois. And 3, 6, 9 hours, we could see some pretty big storms moving through Michigan. Heads up top knot coming right your way. And there could be some flooding associated with that. By Thursday, the heavy rain and severe weather are going to be in the northern northeast. So heed the warnings there as Beryl moves offshore by Friday morning. Seismic update. Interesting quake of note 5 magnitude near Svalbard earlier today at a depth of 10 kilometers. No other quakes of note. Pretty moderate and normal activity worldwide. Interesting quake here in the middle of India, of all places. Pretty rare quake at 4.5 there. Worldwide volcano news. Etna remains calm for now, but take a look at this. This is a giant volcanic bomb that landed on the northwestern rim of Boca Nuova. That is a big boom, indeed, for Etna. Semeru to 15,000 feet. Take a look at Sangay volcano from a distance. The effusive volcanic activity there continues in Ecuador. Svartsengi volcano, that is the Iceland peninsula, or the Reykjanes Peninsula in Iceland. Volcano name Svartsengi Nearly 20 earthquakes have been recorded above the magma reservoir, with the largest being 1.3. There is uptick in uplift over the last few days, and a new hazard map has been released. Take a look at Nishoshima volcano in the Pacific Ocean. New aerial images reveal discolored water following some hydrothermal activity there. Eruptive activity at Dukono continues with vigorous explosions today. The effusive eruption at Home Reef in the Tonga Islands has slowed down due to satellite imagery there. We also have Sangay to 20,000 foot today. More great visuals. Ongoing long-term strong glow atop Villa Rica summit has paused or ceased as of July 8th. And that might mean that the event is coming to an end. Etna volcano from Sentinel-2. Who knew? Now you do. This visual depicts the initial phase and onset of the entire episode in the Vodajin crater. And here we can see that time lapse. Semaru to 15,000 foot, Dukono to 8,000, Ibu to 9, Sabankaya to 24, Liwatobi to 10,000 foot today, Fuego puffing and passing, and that wraps up worldwide volcano news for the day. Quick look at space weather. AR 3738 showed signs of development on Tuesday as it rotates into an almost directly Earth-facing position. The active region is currently producing minor C flares and will remain a threat for moderate M flares. All other regions have been, for the most part, stable. Let's take a look at the latest HMI intensity, and if we can get a glimpse of anything significant turning around the limb, perhaps. You see one little sunspot there coming into view, and mostly interested in the southern region. Another sunspot popping into view today. So we'll keep a close eye on these regions. Obviously, this cluster, the largest sunspots on the disk as of now. 3-day geomagnetic forecast, all quiet on the western front, and a coronal hole is about to face us. Scientists find a molecule never before found outside our solar system on a planet with glass rain. Yeah. All the articles will be linked below, and this is a super giant Jupiter, very close to its host star, silica rain, and the production of hydrogen sulfide. So the entire planet smells like rotting eggs. Wow, what an amazing place to be. A person in Colorado is affected with bubonic plague. This is not new. About 7 cases annually in the U.S. occur. So heed the warnings. If your armpits start swelling and you're feverish, you may have the plague. The 4th bird flu case in the U.S. in 2024 appears to be in Colorado as well. What a lottery winner chicken dinner. Bird flu and the bubonic plague in my neck of the woods. And what the happened in 1971? Well, I'll tell you what. The gold standard ended, and it was the dawn of the petrodollar. Since then, productivity has doubled as compensation has been cut in half. Which is why, well, we're all poor. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please share this video. We are Shadow Band. We need your help to grow. Become a Patreon. Support the work we do. We love you. Be safe. And we'll see you soon.